Her apartment door snicks shut behind us, and suddenly Tatum is in my arms with her lips on mine. I've been fascinated by those plush lips since the moment she flashed her crooked smile my way from across the bar. I also indulged a few fantasies of what it would be like to kiss her while we were playing trout pinball, but every fantasy pales in comparison to the real thing. This woman is fire. She tastes like salt from her dirty martini, wood smoke, and something warm and comforting I can't quite name. I only know that as I lift her up and her legs go around my waist, that the warm and comforting part goes straight to my heart, while everything else about this firecracker of a woman surges straight at my dick. The Herculean control I exerted to keep from stabbing her in the back with my erection while we played pinball vanishes. I'm instantly hard and aching behind the fly of my jeans, groaning into her mouth as I find my way to the living room in the dark. We tumble onto the couch, shedding coats and shoes, and then coming back together for an even hotter, deeper kiss.
"I won the sexy fisherman lottery," she says, her fingernails digging into my shoulders through my flannel.
I smile against her lips. I'm not a fisherman, but thanks. I'm feeling pretty lucky myself. I glide my tongue against hers as I squeeze her hip again through her jeans. I'm obsessed with this part of you, I say, squeezing again.
"My birthing hips?"
she murmurs into my mouth with a husky laugh.
"Thanks. My mama always said they'd bring all the boys to the yard. Didn't happen in high school or community college, but I figured the magic would kick in sooner or later. My mama is always right."
"So is mine," I say, thinking of how many times my mother told me not to marry Nikki, even though she was pregnant, and I'd been raised to take responsibility for my actions. But she seemed to know from the get-go that Nikki would leave me high and dry, and being married would only make things harder, not easier. I sigh. It's the fucking worst. Her giggle becomes a swiftly drawn breath as I push her sweater up around her ribs.
"It really is, but let's not talk about our moms, shall we? Let's talk about other things."
Like how much I also enjoy your ass? I reach around to grip her perfectly round, firm backside and shift lower, bringing my lips to the marble white skin on her stomach. Or how soft this part is right here. I kiss the skin right above her belly button, loving the way her breath shudders out and her hips lift closer to my chest, silently asking for more.
"I think your lips are magic," she says. "Or possibly conducting some kind of electrical current. Have you recently been struck by lightning?"
I smile and kiss her again, swirling my tongue into her navel as I continue to squeeze her delectable ass, now with both hands. I don't know. I don't remember a lightning strike, but I'm pretty distracted right now.
"Distracted by me?" she asks,
a hint of hope in the words that make me think she isn't always the confident sex goddess she's shown me tonight. I look up, catching her gaze in the dim light streaming into the window from the street lamp outside. Distracted and fascinated, and maybe a little addicted, already? And I haven't even tasted you yet.
"You've tasted it,"
she trails off as she gets my meaning.
Well, yes, that's true. You haven't tasted me yet, and you probably should, just so we can evaluate how serious this addiction is. You might need professional help of some kind."
"Like an intervention?" I ask, popping the button at the top of her jeans and slowly dragging down the zipper.